everyone, it's Katie and
Mercedes.
And we're making our first YouTube video today. We want to talk about the topic of skincare just because we feel very prepared to talk about it because we've gone through so much with our skin. And the past year and a half-ish,
we've been obsessed
with
trying to find different tricks and tips and things to use to make it clear again. And we've got some stuff for you guys, so we'll share it.
Yeah, and I'll share kind of my background and my skin first. My skin is normal to dry. It can be normal, slightly oily and stuff, but normally it's pretty dry, so I don't like to use anything really tough on my skin, but lately I've had pretty bad breakouts like on my chin and forehead. So I found a cleanser that works for me, and I
have oily skin, and I actually use the same cleanser. It's the Clear Pore Neutrogena Cleanser and Mask. And do you want to talk about what it does?
Yeah. So this is a cleanser and mask, like Mercedes said, and you can use the daily cleanser just to clear breakouts and blackhead causing impurities. And I really like this because I get blackheads a lot on my nose, and I really want something to deep clean it.
And it's really good when you put the mask on because it basically just clears it all out. It just drains all the blackheads out.
And oil, which she loves because she has oily skin.
Because I have such oily skin, and the benzoyl peroxide just takes it right out. And it clears all of your breakouts within a few days.
Yeah. I had 3 breakouts on my forehead this past week, and I started using the mask. I usually just use the cleanser. It's a creamy consistency, and it's really nice. It's very cooling. But I needed something to kind of dig in deeper to my skin because I had pretty bad breakouts on my forehead. So I wore the mask 3 times this week. It says 2 to 3 times. Don't go over that. So I used it about 2 to 3 times this week. And it literally dried out, not my skin around the breakouts, just the breakouts. It was awesome. So we really, really suggest this Clean Pore by Clear Pore. Why do I always do that?
It's okay.
It's Clear Pore.
It's Clear Pore.
It's Clear Pore, you guys.
Okay.
By Neutrogena.
But it's not expensive. You can get it at Walgreens, Walmart, Target, and it's only about, what was it, $6?
$6.
Yeah, it was
including
$6.
tax.
Yeah.
It was super inexpensive. I usually spend $12, a range from $8 to $12
on
for my cleansers, and we finally found one that works the best for both skin types. We have completely different skin. She was on Accutane. My skin could never do that. My skin is way too sensitive, and it works for her too, so it's awesome. And also, another really good product, this one's actually from Clean and Clear. It's a Persagel 10 because it's 10% benzoyl peroxide, and it's maximum strength, and I only put it on a few spots on my face. I went overboard, and I did have kind of starting to get red blotches on my chin because I used to put it all over, and I kind of stopped. I just put it on the particular spots that truly need it because it's 10%, and it really does work. It kind of dries it out and stuff. And something I like to do after it kind of gets rough and dry, I use this St. Ives Apricot Scrub Blemish and Blackhead Control. I don't use this as a daily cleanser. I don't recommend anyone to. It doesn't really clear out my skin. I've used this for probably a year, and it really doesn't, but it does exfoliate my skin and even out some rough spots. So after the breakout is gone, it's not sensitive, and after I use this and it gets dry, I like to kind of scrub off all of the rough places on my skin with this, and it works good. I use it in the shower where my skin is kind of steamed and stuff, and I rub it on there, and it works really good. Now she uses this gel. It's
like a moisturizer. It's a lotion, and my dermatologist gave it to me.
So if you ever need something a little bit stronger than an off-the-counter moisturizer, talk to your dermatologist.
Yeah, because it's hard. I would use Cetaphil, and everybody says that's the #1 brand, dermatologist recommended, but I don't know why, for some reason, the lotion made me break out, and it just made my skin very clogged and oily, and so I got this from my dermatologist. It says that it's clindamycin, but it doesn't break me out, and it moisturizes, and it doesn't leave my face oily or anything like that.
Or dry. It doesn't dry out our skin either.
Not at all.
But for my moisturizer, I used to use a salicylic acid medication, and I didn't really see a difference. I really didn't. So I didn't want to use something harsh on my skin while I'm sleeping and stuff when it really didn't clear up my skin. So I used CeraVe moisturizing lotion, and my dermatologist recommended CeraVe cleanser and lotion, and it gave me a topical to use. I stopped doing that because the Clear Pore Cleanser Mask works so good for me, so I don't use my prescribed medication anymore. But I do use the CeraVe cleanser every morning, and then I use the moisturizing lotion after that. I just use less than a pea-sized amount because it does, both CeraVe and Cetaphil both have kind of an effect where your skin looks shiny and stuff. And I don't use any matte powder. I don't use any foundation. So I don't want to use something that I'm going to have to cover it up or anything. So this one, just a small amount. Like, I don't apply liberally at all. I just use a small amount all over my face, and it works very good. I love it. This one doesn't have SPF, so sometimes I will put SPF over it if I'm going to be out in the sun a lot, but it works really good. So, another... We've been talking a lot. Let's get water. Ooh. Another thing that is awesome is water for our skin, because it really does help your body maintain.
It's just a natural cleanser.
It is. So it like cleanses your body. It's so good internally and externally as well. And these bottles we went and got, just because, you know what, the Gatorade ones, they have so many ounces. They're like 32 or 36 ounces. 36 ounces.
And they do a really good job of keeping it cold. If you put a ton of ice in there, it'll stay really, really cold.
Yeah. So we really like drinking water out of this. It keeps us motivated. I take this working out with me. I take this all around my house, and I just refill it up. And I really like drinking water. This bottle just keeps me motivated. And like, it has a mister thing. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but when I'm working out, it just mists. So I would recommend to get a bottle that you can continually like add water to, because I don't like grabbing a glass and then filling it up with ice and then I'm done and putting it away.
You might as well just get something you can keep with you all day, put it in the fridge when you're doing chores or doing anything else, and then you just come and get it and it'll be really cold and it's just easy to carry around.
For sure about the water, because I wasn't really drinking enough water this past year and stuff. During the school year, I never brought water bottles to school. I never had water when I got home. And it just helps a lot. And it just makes me happy, you know?
And you can
just feel hydrated.
Well, yeah, you can see the difference in your skin when you're hydrated and you're not. When you're hydrated, your skin is more glowing. And when you're not, it just looks dead. You just don't look...
You just don't look...
very... I don't know how to explain it.
You just don't look healthy. And you don't feel healthy. So water will... not eat, like, it's not like, okay, I'm just going to use a very mild cleanser and drink water and it's going to clear up my acne. That's not how it works, but it does make a huge difference. And it maintains, like, I think the pH levels of your skin. I've read a lot of different stuff about drinking water and different vegetables and stuff, and it will even out your body, and it doesn't confuse your body as much if you drink water.
Yeah.
So something that we've had recently are baby kales. And we put them in the freezer. We both do the same, like, exact things. Yeah. We're best friends, by the way.
We're like sisters.
Yeah, we are, but we're best friends. And I make a kale smoothie every single day. I've been doing it for probably a month now. And I have seen a change on my skin. It just looks smoother and dewier, I guess. And it just looks so clear, and I love it. And it has a bitter taste if you eat it alone.
Yeah, you're not going to want to eat it plain.
But some people do. You make salads and stuff with it. But for us, I literally put this much, like, blueberries, yogurt, and, like, ice and juice. And then I put this much kale in the blender. Because we buy huge bags from Costco. And honestly, you cannot taste the kale at all. So you're getting all that nutrients and you can't even taste it.
Yeah,
and
it's so great.
Like, everyone has talked about kale cleanses. Everyone's talked about, like, different kale, even masks and stuff that you can put on your face. And I was like, I want to have kale. But I read a lot about it, and it's really good for you internally. So it's like, why not get the benefits externally and internally and just eat it? And it's not
like you're forcing yourself to eat something disgusting. You cannot even taste it.
Yeah.
When you put it in a smoothie, it's like spinach. When you put it in there, you can't taste it at all.
But you're still getting all the nutrients, benefits, and it tastes really good. So yeah, that's pretty much all of our tips and tricks for you for clear skin. It seriously works. You just have to be patient, because honestly, this past year, I was not patient at all. And we don't really like to wear makeup and stuff like that. So we don't really cover up our breakouts. So
we just kind of have to live with them.
Yeah.
But It's so worth it. If you don't wear makeup, and then it clears up so much faster when you're not wearing makeup.
It really does. So if you guys like to wear makeup and stuff, that's totally fine. But for us, I'd rather just have clear skin and not have to worry about it.
Exactly.
I will use Bare Minerals concealer once in a while to cover up like some blemishes on my chin and a couple dots on my forehead. But other than that, I like to kind of just have my natural skin. And it has changed a lot. It wasn't always this clear, but this seriously makes a huge difference.
It really
Clean
does.
Pore Cleanser and Mask by Neutrogena.
We totally recommend going and buying this. It's worth the money, and you will use it every day, and it clears your skin within
and it's
a matter
so
of
fun.
days.
I got out of the shower yesterday, and I just put it on my mask after steam and stuff was on my face. It opened up my pores, and I used the mask before I went like out with Mercedes, and we had some fun. And it really does make a difference. It just makes my face feel cool. It makes it feel less oily and stuff. And I just really love the cleanser and mask by Neutrogena. And also, if you want to go more on a salicylic acid end of things, I would definitely recommend the Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Spot Treatment with salicylic acid. It has 2%. Salicylic acid does not work for me, really. I still use it once in a while for maybe a couple of blackheads and stuff, But benzoyl peroxide, I was really afraid to use it because my skin's so sensitive, and everyone was like, it will make your skin red, peeling and stuff. It does not. And I have normal to dry skin. It can get dry. So I would definitely recommend salicylic acid, this acne treatment, if you use products that have salicylic acid in it. But for me, I really like all my benzoyl peroxide medications. They work so good. Don't forget about your water and try out kale. It makes a huge difference. And I've heard a lot of beauty gurus talk about like kale cleanses and stuff, and their skin is almost flawless. So I think it works pretty good. Oh, and lastly,
Ooh,
a Kai Berry classic. You talked about this one.
yesterday we went and we saw this, and it says Beauty and Metabolism, and we went and we bought it and we tried it, and this is so good.
It tastes
It's so good, and it's
so good.
It's like taking a multivitamin, but you're drinking it.
Yeah.
It has everything in it.
It really does. It
Your
has
folic acid, it has biotin, it's got all of the major vitamins in it, plus
vitamin
more.
B2, which I love, and B12, which I love as well.
And it has like pure fruits in
It says
It's
beauty
not-
and metabolism, and it says, where does it say it? It talks about thick hair, healthy like hair, skin, and nails. There it is. No, beautiful hair, skin, and nails, natural energy, and an antioxidant like levels thing, and it is so good for you. And on top of it, drinking this like during the day and then starting off the day with a kale smoothie, you will feel so good.
You'll get all
skin
your
will be
nutrients
hydrated.
too.
Yeah. And I definitely recommend all these things. Also, before we're done with this video, we do want to talk about like healthy hair and stuff. We have a bunch of tips and tricks. Hair masks, we have certain shampoos and conditioners that are sulfate free that we want to talk about. Our hair literally was this short. Hers was to her shoulders in 2012. Now, we're not even going to tell you how long it is. We wanted to kind of pull back our hair so you guys didn't see. We want to do a separate video. But if you guys want to hear about how to grow hair super, super, super fast, I'm not kidding. It's ridiculous. Like this video up and comment different things you want us to do videos on.
And we'll do them. And subscribe, because we will have
Subscribe.
many more really good videos that will be very helpful coming. So
Yeah. Natural beauty type things, style videos about hair, different things like that. Being healthy and feeling good in your own skin and not just covering up acne and stuff. Get rid of it. You can still wear makeup. Everyone loves wearing makeup, but the thing is you don't want to be covering
take
it
it
up.
on.
You don't
It just
want
looks gross.
You don't want to wash it off at the end of the day and be like, wow, I look so much better with makeup. Why not try so hard to clear up your skin? And I promise you guys, don't go out and try a bunch of products. Just try the Clear Pore Cleanser and Mask. It really does work. We've tried everything. And we're going to do a video talking about all the products that don't work. We're going to say do's and don'ts.
We've got plenty.
Oh yeah, for hair and skin and everything. So I've tried so many products. I used like half the bottle because I wanted my face to get used to it to see if it actually didn't work. And it just didn't work for me. And I think that the products are just not very good. So we want to kind of give our advice on that. We also know a lot of different lotions and body products and everything like that. And like different cleansers for your body and stuff. So if you guys want more videos from us, like it up. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.